TT-109 to tower, requesting landing clearance. TT-109, tower, you're clear for approach. Copy, clear for approach. TT-109, you are clear to land. Hangar Bay 5, landing pad C11. Copy, tower. Clear to land. Hangar Bay 5, landing pad C11. 2 mics.
Something on your mind, Rook? It happens. Executive client, enrolled in a premium package under corporate contract, ends up in the wrong place at the wrong time. They call us for extraction, triggers some back-end alert in-house just as we're going boots on the ground. Billing starts the process just as the exec's employment is terminated mid-service. Client realizes all too late that they aren't enrolled anymore, let alone capable of touching any of their assets. Well, Corp paid out the cancellation fee. Covered all spent fuel and munitions costs too. With the account shuttered, we no longer had a client to attend to on site. Depending on how expendable they are, accounting might think twice before burning one of their own. Otherwise, they freeze them out, sending off a condolence basket and a notice of severance. All the while, they go about siphoning every last Eurodollar they can. It is what it is. Can't afford to dwell on it.
TT-109 to tower, landing pad C11 is in sight. On descent, making final approach.
All team. You know the drill. Move to staging, load up on ammo, and re-up on equipment. You wounded, Rook? What's the holdup? Quash that. All of it. There's no changing what happened. There's only forward. Look, that innate drive of yours to save lives, to do good, I don't fault you for that. It's why you and countless others like you end up signing on for this. It's in the job description. But at the end of the day, it is a job. One that demands of us a great many responsibilities. So for us to do our job, to give ourselves the best chance at saving those under our care, we need everyone to be on the same page. No room for distractions. You've fallen in. There'll be many situations that come up like that in the future. Myriads more that are most assuredly going to be far, far worse as well. Not all will require a measure of violence in our behalf, nor will it be customary for a corporation to intercede in the way that it just did. But the threat of the unknown is an ever-present factor in all operations. And you'll need to acclimate rapidly to the reality of what we're tasked with. Our station does not afford us the luxury of time. Think fast. Act faster. The life of the client isn't the only life at risk. Grab what you need. Switch out what you don't. Spare magazines, spend medical. Make sure that everything's where it's supposed to be. Unless there's something wrong with my rig. I fail to see why you're concerning yourself with me instead of doing what you're supposed to. Nothing. Clearly. If you have something to say, say it. Different. How so? And you will. Nothing's changed from that. You've seen the metrics. The lives we've saved over the years. Each successful operation contributes to that. Our rapid response times, every second that we shave off, makes the difference between life and death. We provide the best possible care for our clients, ensuring the highest survival rate both within and without of Night City, regardless of the situation. For our clients, absolutely, they hold priority. This was covered in basic. I had your file pulled during recruitment. Street kid, Santa Domingo. Parents operated a clinic out of Arroyo for a time. Basically raised you there. Pillar of the community. Tended to individuals from all walks, be it animals, NCPD, 6th Street Valentinos, even Maelstrom. Regardless of who they were or what they represented, they were those in need, and your parents would do their best to render aid no matter the risk. Commendable. And truly, they are worthy of respect. So I understand full well that your parameters for life contrast that of the trauma team's standard of operations. The entirety of our existence is a reality at odds with itself, prioritizing certain lives at the cost of a sea of faceless others. But what we do actively keeps this cancerous, lace-filled death trap of a body that is Night City alive. Alive. That responsibility falls to us. So while you wear this uniform, emotions are to be kept in check. Outside of it, do as you please. If you have nothing else to add, I suggest you finish prepping out. Good. Barton, you got a sec?
I got way more than a second. What's going on?
Your unit. Still waiting on assignment?
Yeah, been milling around for the past half hour. No calls. The rest of the team are loading up the bird with some extra supplies. Getting a bit too antsy just sitting around.
Half an hour. It's pretty unusual. Where are you attached?
You're telling me. It's been like that all day. And, Westbrook, Japantown.
Japantown. Huh. Who's your second?
Twist. She's been hounding me about it for the past couple hours. Why?
Rookie's first stop went tail up. Corp intervened, crisped the clan. Was hoping to shift into your unit for an assignment if you'd have us. Let him have a clean go at an op. Maybe have Twist and another of your choosing sent over to meld with mine in the meanwhile.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I'll send over McCabe. The two of them are attached to the hip these days. You good with stepping in as my second? You'll be following my orders.
It's your unit. Where you say goes.
All right. Hopefully with you joining us, we'll actually get to see some action. I'll send those two over and have Kino start patching you guys into our comms. We're down at the back of the hangar. Pad D22.
I'm filling out our temporary transfer forms. You and I are going to rotate off into Barton's unit for an assignment. The others heard quite enough of our conversation, and I won't be having them look over their shoulders the entire time. Speaking of, Eli, Rook and I are stepping out. Twist and McCabe are going to be filling. You'll be taking point until we return. So, pick out your second, let everyone know.
Copy that.
Alright, we're set. Transfer's been approved. Got everything you need? Should be. Standardized equipment roster across all units. Anything additional would already be loaded onto the AV for personnel to access. Very well. New group, same environment. I'll be overseeing your performance, once again, as will Barton and the rest of his unit, so prove me right in calling you up. Officially, given the nature of that operation, all records are to be scrubbed. Client confidentiality clause baked into each account at closure. That said, Control will be expecting a detailed report regardless for internal use, including a full listed breakdown of all trauma team personnel involved. I'll be selectively omitting portions of yours, unless you want to be benched and undergo several rounds of psychological reevaluation. There can be no repeats of what happened back there.
Ah, perfect timing. We just got done stowing away the extra medical. If you want to grab some spares, they're in the overhead. Kino, let's get these two switched over and synced up. Fast as always. Much appreciated, Kino. Yeah, I see that Rook. Don't know where this guy found her, but couldn't ask for a better tech. Soap his eye for talent runs deep. Speaking of, now's your chance. All team, it's showtime. We're all in. Clock's running. Alright, people. Got a call for an emergency extract. Sending you the details now. We got a platinum package client. Bauman showing him to be in critical condition. Location's pinging back to an apartment complex off Crescent Street, 12th floor. Field reports indicate a heightened scav presence in the general vicinity, so be advised. Once we near the target structure, we'll be making entry via one of the floor's external balconies. We're then to locate and secure the client, rendering emergency medical aid before rapidly extracting from the area. Rookie, you're on me. We'll be the primaries responsible for treating the client, while the others pull 360. Follow your training. You'll be just fine. "30 seconds out. Instruments are picking up 2 e-signatures at target LZ. Prep for contact." You heard him. Weapons up. Kino, get us eyes on. Oh, target confirmed. Looks like a pair of mercs got our girl. Focus up, rookie. Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground. 5 steps back. Now. TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine. 110 norepinephrine. 800 fibrinogen.